Hey guys, so I filmed this video probably about 4 times, so yeah, sorry. But first of all, sorry about my side pics. I'm trying to grow them out and it's not really working out so far. And so yeah, sorry if they get all messy during the video. And this week's theme is back to school. And by the way, happy birthday to Liam Payne in One Direction. So sorry I had to say that, but anyway, so yeah, these are just some really simple tips that might help you. You probably heard these tips all the time, but so tip number 1 is to always do your homework. I know homework is really suckish, and I know, but I always do my homework right when I get home, so I don't have to so I'm not on the computer and then 3 hours passes and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do my homework yet. Homework actually is really helpful, even though it stinks doing it. It's actually helpful because it reviews what you were doing that day, and also it's actually kind of like you're studying, so that's a good thing. And doing your homework, if you don't do your homework, then that can actually bring your average down, but if you do your homework, it can bring your average up. Study tip number 2 is to always not procrastinate. If you don't know what procrastinate means, it means to do things last minute. So basically, okay, so don't procrastinate because, like I said, if you get home and you don't do your homework, you can eat a snack or whatever, but if you get home, you don't do your homework, and then, you're on the computer watching TV, doing whatever, you're going to realize that nighttime is going to come, and you haven't done your homework yet, and you don't feel like it. So the next day, in the morning, you rush, you're on the bus, and you have to do your homework. And you might not even be able to finish it depending on how many assignments you have, which is a bad thing. So never ever procrastinate. Do your homework right when you get home. Why am I just talking about homework? I'm talking about everything in general. Projects, assignments, anything. Because procrastinating can be your worst enemy when you're in school. Tip number 3 is to always put your best effort in. So say you have a month to do your project and you procrastinated. I'm talking about procrastinating again. And you waited, and then you're doing your project a week or the night before. Your effort is really going to be bad. At least try to put in your best effort at that time, at least. Because you're going to walk into class, all of your classmates are going to have this really awesome, really well-made project, and then you're going to walk in with things taped on your poster board, written in sloppy handwriting. So at least put your best effort in at all time, and it really will show your teachers that you're responsible, not just with projects, but any assignments such as homework and things like that. Tip number 4 is to always study, because studying really stinks. Studying really helps you on the following quiz or test, and always study at least a week before notice. When you get, your teachers will probably most likely tell you when your quiz or test is, unless it's a pop quiz. So always study as much as you can. If you're busy and you're going out to dinner, make flashcards and bring them to dinner so you can review before you eat and you're waiting for your food. That's a really good idea. I do that all the time. And yeah, so basically just make flashcards all the time, and it really helps you study, and you don't want to fail your test. So tip number 5 is to pay attention in class at all times. Personal experience, I've been embarrassed in class when I wasn't paying attention, or I didn't really understand. You wouldn't be embarrassed in school because all your friends are there and they're going to talk about it later, and you're going to be embarrassed. Second, if you're not paying attention in class, it's going to be harder to do your homework, which is just going to take longer, and you want to do your homework faster with putting good effort in. And paying attention in class will really just help you while taking a test or quiz. Tip number 6, always review your work every single day. Review your work for at least 10 to 30 minutes, the work that you've done that day. Because if you have a pop quiz, which I don't know if you guys have pop quizzes, but it's a surprise quiz, and if you don't review, then it's going to be really hard. Pop quizzes are actually worth a quiz grade, so that's pretty bad if you don't know what's going on. Tip number 7, I think, which will be my last tip, is to always ask questions. it's fine to ask questions. I mean, there's not really a problem asking questions. You might be embarrassed, like sometimes I was embarrassed to ask a question, like people would think I'm stupid or something. People don't think you're stupid. Maybe someone else is thinking that same exact question in their head, but they're too embarrassed to say it. So you might as well help them out and help yourself out by asking the question. But don't ask the question like while they're teaching the lesson. Ask the question when it's time to ask questions, which is at the end of the academic lesson, because then your teacher won't get mad at you. And yeah, so always ask questions, because questions will really help you. And if you don't understand, ask for extra help, because instead of going to lunch, you can always just go to your teacher's room, which might sound really scary because you don't want to spend lunch with your teachers, but it can really help you and you might ace that test. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great school year. Good luck in school. If you have any questions, feedback, comment down below or PM us, and I'll be so happy to answer your questions. And bye guys. Sorry this was like a really easy tip video. I just wanted to do it just in case you guys need some tips on school. So good luck in school. Have a great day and happy birthday, Liam. Bye.